fishing trip over. On a stair stepper today, trying to get a sweat on. Got our NC State shirt on. Support the Pack at Miami tonight. Joe Robbie Stadium down in Coral Gables, Florida area. Wanted to do a quick video on my thoughts about some of the stuff that's going on with the markets. Kind of reiterate some of the things we talked about. So one of the things we've been talking about is inflation. A lot of people kind of wonder, well, what's the best way to hedge this? What are the things I need to do to kind of take advantage of such and also hedge it? And it's a difficult conversation because people don't want to believe prices on things are going to continue to rise. And it honestly puts a pinch in people's wallets, from gas prices to home prices to food prices. Everything is just slightly creeping up over time. What are the causes? What are the things that are affecting all this? Well, I think a lot of us know what's going on in the economy. Let's be honest. We need today. Got something in the mail from a builder providing to a supplier steel prices. They're going to be up 300% year over year. Why? Bottlenecks. Oh man, you go off the ports, California, Long Beach. I mean, you can't get supplies into the country. Labor. I mean, kind of this new wave of forced labor wage appreciation really put a lot of problems on businesses coming out of a weak economy. So you have COVID affecting businesses, demand, and now you have to raise your cost and try to put that on to others. Because again, a business is like a home, a family. You know, you have your cost structures, you have your money that you need to spend to make X amount of dollars go a certain distance to pay for things in your family. So the longer this continues, just inflation's coming. So let's bottom line it. What's the best way to hedge it? Well, be aware, commodities are good hedges, but they're gonna be volatile, extremely volatile at times. You'll see the prices move 10, 15, 20% a month, up and down. And just know long term the trend is up. From bottom left, top right. I will continue to push housing. It's the one thing you must have. People need a place to live. No matter what happens, you need a place to own. If you're renting, you're gonna continue to get killed by the higher cost of inputs being affected in all places. I mean, renters are gonna be absorbing all the costs for the people who have housing and provide it. So they need to fix things up, put prices on the deck, and you go higher. You as the renter are gonna have to pay that. And there's multiple examples of this kind of stuff that's gonna happen. So as someone who has been pushing for the ownership of more homes for folks, I continue to. It will be the best inflation hedge you can have. Your savings account is gonna get robbed of its purchasing power. Your stocks won't move up with inflation as well because companies can't pass the buck on as fast. Will stocks go higher in time? They should, because those companies will try to pass it on. But we're just at a weird place. We're a very weird place in the economy. And a lot of people like to blame the president alone. It's a dysfunctional government, period. We're not able to get anything done. We're not able to really have the media as a tool to kind of call out a lot of the crap. You know, if there's such bottlenecks in the country from the ports, break the bottlenecks. Put all the resources to fix it. We really have crises at the border, put resources into it. If you have crises, I mean, anywhere. It's one of those things you don't stand there and watch the house burn if you really care about it. And there's problems. Left versus right. I really get tired of that conversation because in the end, both parties are sitting there not really giving too much of a, you know what, all the problems can persist. So blame one side all you want. If they really care, they should come together. That's what we do as this country. When we have problems, we come together. It's like a family. We might not all agree all the time, but we do all see the problems as they are. We need to fix them. Inflation's a problem. It's going to continue to be. We don't want to see 1970s, 80s inflation. But if you do, there's going to be issues. A lot of people are going to struggle to keep up because the average person is not going to get that wage increase. too small. You know, $15 an hour, well, what stops it going from $20, $30 an hour? Where does that get passed on to, and where's that end? You know, people complain that food prices go up. Well, to get that food to your table, it's just gonna get more expensive and more expensive. So the people doing the production of the food, the farming, the growing, the logistics, the selling of it, all have to pass that buck on, because their margins are pretty thin. I don't think a lot of people know that, but they are. Farming isn't a big business. So anyway, just some thoughts as I'm walking on the treadmill today. Hope everyone's doing well. Look forward to catching up later this week.